the wonderful Crenshaw District in Los Angeles, California. With On the Spot Live, I am Sherry B. Quinones with my co-host,
Errol Parker.
That's right. And Errol, look, I mean, it's a wonderful day today, huh?
It's a wonderful day. After it stormed all night, the sun came out. It's peeking in and out of the clouds today. But we have a chilly day, but the parade route is lined with thousands of people enjoying this Kingdom Celebration Day parade.
Yes, yes, yes. We are looking at the ABC Eyewitness News truck, followed by Blue California Health Benefits. Yes. Every you at the center of what we do is their slogan. They've got the music going. The float is beautiful. I love the blue shield.
And they're partying on that truck.
They are. They are. It makes me want to go. Thank you. Thank you. Blue California.
You know, music is such a part of African American history, from blues to hip hop to rhythm and blues. It's much a part of our culture.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
We're still on the truck of the Blue California. Pretty soon we're going to see the Latino marching.
The high school students, again, participating in the Kingdom Day Parade with beautiful costumes, the colors. Oh my gosh, we got the reds, the purples, the greens. Oh my gosh, it's a burst of color and so beautiful.
I just love the Mexican culture, the mariachi, the music, the trumpets. It's just beautiful.
Absolutely. And you mentioned rock music is part of the black culture, but music, African American culture, but music is part of all cultures. You know, it brings cultures together, and it brings people together across cultures. You know, it's wonderful.
Music is a mixture of all cultures. You know, artists borrow from other cultures, whoever influenced them when they first started out in acting and in entertainment.
We're taking in our high school youth with the mariachi band, and oh wow, the dancers are fantastic, and the costumes are absolutely breathtaking.
Colorful.
All right.
Now next up here is the Age Civil Rights group. Oh, we got people doing acrobats here. I could never do that.
Absolutely. Let's stand against hate, which actually, this group, they hit the nail on the head. Stand against hate, which is what Martin Luther King Jr. did.
Absolutely.
And he taught a whole nation how to love. You know, no matter what color, creed you were.
You just don't judge people. You just accept people for what they are, and you'll have peace.
Yes, yes, I love this. And here, we have a float to stand. Racism is a public health issue. That is the slogan for the Stand Against Hate. Stand Against Hate.
That's Michael Jackson in the background.
Yes. Yes, waving to the people on the float. Oh, I love the statue of Martin Luther King at the head. Oh, wow, that is absolutely fantastic and very, very fitting.
Stand against hate. It takes a lot of energy to hate someone.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, it does. It's easier to love, you know. And racism is a public health issue. That's the slogan. AHF.org. If you want to look it up, AHF.org, Standing Against Hate. Looks like a great organization to join, huh?
At least in concept it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some synchronized dancing here coming up with just a young people's group.
Okay. Okay, I couldn't hear it. I can't hear it. Okay, we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the beautiful, beautiful Los Angeles Crenshaw District, right off of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive. Today, January, a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, January 16th, 2023. The Kingdom Day Parade.
This is an historic corner in the city of Los Angeles. This used to be Santa Barbara Avenue, as a matter of fact, but they renamed it King Boulevard some years ago.
Interesting, interesting.
Now this is a young group doing some synchronized dancing, hip hop dancing.
So much talent, you know, it's so much talent.
I remember, Sherry, I used to be able to move like that, not anymore.
I still try, Earl. I still try.
You gotta keep trying.
I don't know how successful I am, but I do try. Stay with the yoga. Stay with the yoga.
Okay, so some of the little slower, huh?
Right.
Who's that?
Again, we are live at the Kingdom Day Parade with On the Spot Live. I am Sherry B. Quinones, and we're with my co-host.
It's Errol Parker.
Absolutely, absolutely. The amazing Errol Parker. So we've had several people come by our spot. We've had the mayor of Los Angeles, the recently elected mayor, Karen Bass.
Right now we have Holly Mitchell, who is from the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors from the 2nd District, I believe. In a nice gray car here.
Waving at the crowd.
Holly Mitchell.
Everyone is here. If you're not at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles at the Crenshaw District, you should come. Get here. It's still going on.
Now coming up here, you'll see KJLH 102.3.
That's right.
That's the Stevie Wonder station.
That is with Dominique Duprima. Dominique Duprima. Tune in to her. Very talented lady, Dominique is.
Dominique Duprima. Kindness, joy, love, and happiness.
KJLH 102.3.
Is to see the vision of Dr. King, the past, the future, and the present, all right here. Happy King Day!
And Tammy playing the tunes.
102.3 KJLH.
Yes.
We are kindness, joy, love, and happiness.
We've got 102.3 FM.
I need you to make some
KJLH. Yes. We got Yes, we have 102.3. I don't know if you can hear me, but we have KJLH waving to the crowd and pumping us up at the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District of Los Angeles. Oh, they did. It's moving on. Yes, we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade, having a great time. Having a great time at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles at the Crenshaw.
We're still with KJLH. It looks like some women with some tiaras. It looks like queens.
Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? And in a horse-drawn carriage.
That's right.
Yes, yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
right? They're in a horseless carriage. Not a horseless carriage, a carriage drawn by a horse.
Horse-drawn carriage. And we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District of Los Angeles with On the Spot Live.
KJLH is represented here. Kindness, joy, love, and happiness. But right now we see, look, the MLK Day, Los Angeles County Federation of Labor.
Absolutely, and they have a very, very large tour bus. A very, very large tour bus. Huge celebration at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles, the Crenshaw District. We are with On the Spot Live. I am Sherry B. Quinones, and
I'm Errol Parker.
yes, co-hosting for you today our parade. If you're not here,
You gotta come.
it's on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive. And
What we're seeing here is participants with the MLK organized committee and the local Teamsters Union.
yes, the Teamsters coming in big, aren't they?
A national labor organization, the Teamsters.
Absolutely.
And they've been around a long time. They're very well represented here, Sherry.
Yes, Errol, they are fully representative, as they are actually all over the nation.
That's right.
Yes, but I am so glad to see them here at the Kingdom Day Parade in honor of Martin Luther King Jr., who actually would have been 94 on January 15th this year. So we... Yeah. Yeah, We've got the Teamsters coming in big at the Kingdom Day Parade here in the Crenshaw District of Los Angeles. Yeah, we are here. It's a beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles, California with On the Spot Live. I am Sherry B. Quinones and my co-host.
It's Errol Parker.
Absolutely, and we're reporting to you live. If you're not at the Kingdom Day Parade on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive, get here. We're looking at the Teamsters, who have the largest truck ever, a very beautiful truck. The Teamsters coming in full force, right, Earl?
Yes, and they over 100 years they've represented workers in the United States. Over a century they've represented workers, and workers need to be represented in this country, because after all, who does the work? The workers.
Absolutely. We are sponsored by Peace News.
With an online news service.
Yes, absolutely. Peace News.
Peace News, yes.
Thank you. Again, we are at the Kingdom Day Parade on January 16, 2023, on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive.
There it is, right near Peace News.
On the screen, you see Pace News, and that this is their website, pacenewsonline.com. Yeah, the Teamsters are still coming by, huh? Teamsters are in full force.
Sure is. It's so great being here with you on this parade. This is an historic parade. I don't think there's anywhere, at least west of the Mississippi, a parade so large in the celebration.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree. We got the Teamsters 100 years representing workers. Local 63, to be specific, is here today, and they showed up in full force for the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District. Good job. So,
we got another elected official being represented here in just a moment. There's several elected officials being represented.
We had the mayor come by earlier,
yes.
Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles. There are a few new mayors in SoCal, but Mayor Karen Bass is the newly elected mayor of Los Angeles, the city of Los Angeles.
The first African-American woman to be elected mayor in the city of Los Angeles. And in Long Beach, the first African-American to be elected mayor in the city of Long Beach, Rex Richardson.
Lots of history being made.
That's right.
Lots of history, just as Martin Luther King Jr. did, you know. And he made it possible for them to be elected.
Absolutely. Heather Hunt is the district councilwoman in the 10th district we're looking at right now.
Councilwoman Hunt is coming past. And she is, all right. Oh, look at Councilwoman Floats Hunt. It is absolutely gorgeous.
County supervisors, mayors, police chiefs, a lot of elected officials, state assembly people, state senator people, and U.S. congressmen, all represented in this historic parade.
Absolutely, absolutely, in the Kingdom Day Parade. All right, Heather Hunt, we've got several dignitaries here, you know. It's amazing how everyone came out. We've got, the streets are lined, I hope you can see, the streets are lined with thousands of people. And Earl, you were saying earlier that the parade extends down to the 110?
East to the 110, all the way to the east, and to the west is Crenshaw Boulevard. So a stretch of about 4 miles, all the way lined deep with spectators.
And that is absolutely amazing how everyone came out on this beautiful day at the Kingdom Day Parade, celebrating in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. We're with On the Spot Live. I'm Sherry B. Quinones.
I'm Errol Parker.
And we're bringing you live coverage of the Kingdom Day Parade.
On camera, you see right now Heather Hunt, the councilwoman in the 10th district.
Yeah, they are having a good time on that float, huh? They are having a great time. It makes me want to just go, you know. But being councilwoman is not easy work. Being on the council, it's not easy work,
no,
you know.
An elected official trying to please as many people as you can in your constituency, as well as make policies that will work in the city. I mean, you have all kinds of different opinions about council people and the policies they represent, but it is not an easy job being an elected official at any level.
Not at all, not at all. And we have Councilwoman Heather Hunt. The float is beautiful. There are people on the float. We've got Heather Hunt signs. We've got Channel 7 is interviewing, conducting an interview right now with people on the float. Councilwoman Hunt's float.
Well, we see on the float with the various council districts represented in the city of Los Angeles. And we see also people with music and people, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, interviewing Councilwoman Hunt. It's just a beautiful day to be in a democratic society, actually, rather than an authoritarian society.
Absolutely. And on the side of the float are the words, celebrating the dream, which is actually what we're doing out here. So Heather Hunt, Councilwoman Hunt, we thank you. We thank you. Yes, we are out here celebrating the dream at the Kingdom Day Parade. It's a beautiful logo.
Yes, it is.
Councilwoman Hunt's logo is absolutely beautiful, right?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Colorful.
We've got Channel 7 conducting interviews. We're posted across from Channel 7 on the Spotlight.
Well, the sun is coming out again out here. It was overcast earlier today, and the sun is peeking out, in and out. But it's a chilly day, but not too chilly.
No, it's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad at all. Our location sponsor is who?
Stratus.
We're celebrating the dream. We're celebrating the day. The Los Angeles.
Sorry, got interrupted. Strategies and okay. Strategies and Soul.
And you're looking at it right now. It's right on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King.
3540 West Martin Luther King Drive. 46 West Martin Luther King Drive. Thank you to the Strategy Center, our sponsor.
A Black Professional Alliance is next up. Black professionals. They're represented as well.
Waving and smiling, waving and smiling.
Seems like everybody's pretty happy right now, Sherry.
Yes, yes. It's for a good cause, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, for human rights.
Farmers Insurance is up next. Farmers Insurance, one of the oldest insurance companies in this country. And they have a big, gigantic bus here, blue and white.
And they're participating.
They certainly are.
I wonder who's on the bus, huh?
I don't know. Probably some CEOs.
Yes, participating in the Kingdom Day Parade.
What we see of people of all different ethnicities, age groups, political persuasions. It's just a wonderful day. People are celebrating this, getting the chance to get out.
Absolutely.
This parade has not happened for a couple of years, and with the lifting of the COVID-19 to some degree, people are coming back out.
And we're all happy to be out here. Very happy to be out here. It's a very peaceful celebration, as Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted it to be.
Yes.
And everyone's having a good time. There are thousands of people literally lining the streets.
People are happy to be back out after being quarantined for a couple of years. But right now, we are going to be looking at the USC marching band. Fight on.
And here they come.
University of Southern California, which is right down the street from
The
here.
Trojans are here. I've always loved their colors.
Cardinal red and gold.
And gold.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They've had some outstanding football and basketball and athletic teams down through the years. And the USC campus is not far from where we are.
They got a really good acting program too. They're really stellar with that. Oh, we see the USC marching band with all of the cardinal red and gold. And my gosh, we've got the cheerleaders, we've got the brass section. The Trojans are here.
Fight on, USC Trojans. They're in basketball season right now, and the basketball team is doing quite well. The USC football team was highly ranked as well.
This year, good for them, good for them. It's so wonderful to see, young people here living, the legacy.
That's right.
Carrying on the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. Right, Errol?
Yes, it is. It wasn't always easy to get a King Day celebration and to recognize Martin Luther King as a national hero, but that has prevailed, and King is one of the great. As we're listening right now to the USC march band. Dun, 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 dun.
They are absolutely fantastic. And spreading cheer among the crowd here.
That's right.
At the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District. If you're not here, get here. Don't miss it. This is so exciting. There are thousands of people.
It's one thing to see it on television, but it's another thing to see live.
Here they come. Here's the brass section. So well coordinated.
They practice this all the time.
Very professional and impressive. Yes.
Well, with a little sadness, Sherry, Charles White, who was an outstanding football player at SC, just passed away a couple of days ago. And the Trojan family is really sad right now, even though they're in this parade. But Charles White was an outstanding collegiate football player at University of Southern California.
In his honor, they are making him proud.
That's right.
In
absolutely.
his honor. we are sponsored by Pace News and our local news in LA. Go to their website. You'll see it at the bottom.
Could not do it without the sponsors.
Could not do it without sponsors.
Save our baby, save our baby.
We have Ceasefire. You're looking at Ceasefire, the Ceasefire float, with pictures of victims who died by violence. You know, a very meaningful organization, Ceasefire.
Yeah, it's really sad to see so many victims, but we have to do something about that. And I think people need to pay more attention about the issues of mental health and gun violence.
Absolutely. Mental health is a big one. Oh wow! Okay, we've got, what is this? We got the
some kind of sports car, the LA Rams.
Yeah, I love them. With the Rams on the side. Rams number 3. Okay.
Here's another one coming up here. This orange car here. Yes.
The slingshots are passing us.
Orange Crush.
So exciting. We got orange and white and green, and that's what you're looking at. And blue, the slingshots are passing. You're looking at the slingshots. Da green
Look at those wheels.
Fancy, huh?
Yes, they are.
Yes, fancy. That green one.
Looks like Kelly Green over there, and some wheels that are very expensive.
I'd have to say if there was a contest, I think the green one might win.
I'm sure it was.
All right, you were just looking at the slingshots. We've got the LA Civil Rights Group coming. A lot of groups, civil rights and marching, as Martin Luther King Jr. did.
It's only fitting and proper to have civil rights groups, because that's what King was prominent in the civil rights movement.
Absolutely. And that's what enables you and I to be here today and report out. We're with On the Spot Live, reporting out. I'm Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker, one of your co-hosts for the parade.
Rigging.
What?
Our location sponsor is Strategy and Soul Movement Center at 3540 West Martin Luther King Drive. That's where we are. That's where we're reporting out. Strategy and Soul, a wonderful center that, again, lives the legend of Martin Luther King Jr.
Everything has to be appropriate to that. This is why we're celebrating Martin Luther King. And not only Martin Luther King, but there were so many people who are unsung heroes in the civil rights movement that you really never, unless you were in a local community, you never really know who these people are. King came to town and really spearheaded the movement, but it was a lot of local people, African-American men, women, and children, who also deserved a lot of credit.
Absolutely. There was a lot of buy-in. There was nationwide buy-in by people of all ethnicities.
That's right.
You know, doing the work.
And they put their lives on the line. Not only black people, but people of all color put their lives on the line. Particularly young people in the Freedom Rider movement that the King also spearheaded.
Absolutely. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District of Los Angeles, reporting out from On the Spot News.
So who do we have here?
Oh, let's see. They are dancing.
I know that car is really nice.
So many young people participating here who weren't even living when Martin Luther King
That's right.
Jr. marched, you know?
That's right.
Led the movement. And it's just wonderful that the legacy is known. Absolutely amazing. We have a national federal holiday now in every state now. You know.
Every city, well, not every city, but most of the metropolitan cities in the United States celebrate the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King who had been would have been 94 years old. I think he said.
94 years old.
He was born in 1925 in April. I mean, excuse me, in January.
January 15th. January 15th. The streets are lined with thousands of people.
Yes,
like
it is.
Literally from here, I mean, all the way to 110.
From the 110 freeway to the east, all the way to Crenshaw Boulevard to the west.
right.
A stretch of about 4 miles.
Absolutely, an amazing, amazing event. That's stiff, and there are thousands and thousands of people here celebrating the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles, the wonderful, wonderful Crenshaw district.
And it reminds me also of Tom Bradley, who was the first African-American mayor of this city, who helped initiate the King Day celebration and did a lot of good things in the community. He was a long-serving city council person and the first African-American mayor of this town.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And then now we have the first African-American woman mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, who was recently elected. Congratulations, Mayor Bass. And Mayor Bass came through earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
County
Waiting.
supervisors, assembly members, state senators, police chiefs, all elected officials and community organizations represented in this parade.
Absolutely, absolutely. What do we have here? Absolutely fantastic. We got I don't exactly know the name, however.
They're in their colorful outfits.
We have young people in the colorful outfits. I'm telling you, this is of all ethnicities. This is a very, very diverse crowd.
Well, America is very diverse.
Yes.
I mean, you look at Native Americans, Asian Americans, African Americans, European Americans. America is an amalgamation of a lot of races and cultures.
Absolutely, Errol. Absolutely. And this parade today, the Kingdom Day Parade, is a perfect representation, of diversity. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging.
Yes, it should be.
Because Dr. King fought for human rights.
Yes.
He didn't just say one person's rights or one ethnicity's rights. He fought for human rights.
Well, he says a violation of one person's rights is a violation of everyone's rights.
That's right.
That's what made him a great American hero.
Such talented young people we have,
Yes.
right? Looking at. They are dancing away, yes.
You just don't wake up in the morning and do this. This takes a lot of practice. They're beating the drums and they're marching in order.
Absolutely, I agree. And the costumes are so beautiful.
Very colorful.
Pinks and the oranges and greens and absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, it is.
And they're doing an amazing job.
I'm sure they were looking forward to this. I'm glad it didn't rain.
And like you were saying, Errol, you don't get up in the morning and just do it, So there was hours and hours of practice, I'm sure, that came with this. Very nice job, very nice job. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the in the city of Los Angeles, the Crenshaw district. And next, here comes the McDonald's float.
This is a beautiful parade for Martin Luther King. The one thing Martin Luther King would want to make
We have the McDonald's float coming next. Reporting out from On the Spot Live. They have a beautiful banner. And you know what? When I was young, hamburger, French fries, and pop. We called it pop. I grew up out east in the Midwest, and and today still little children hamburger, French fries. Well, they call it a Happy Meal now. But
give me a Happy Meal.
Right, it's a Happy Meal because they get a toy now. I didn't get a toy when I was little.
So we got to also tell them that they should not have the police in the parade.
We've got
They should not have the police putting it in
the
our
McDonald's
face. They killed
float.
3 of our people
Okay, there's LA County Sheriff representing, and newly elected LA County Sheriff, my friend Robert Luna from Long Beach, is the LA County Sheriff, just newly elected.
And the slogan, a tradition of service.
That's right.
We do not want police brutality in our neighborhoods, and the police should not be in this parade.
1,000 more buses, 1,000 less police.
We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles, the Crenshaw District, reporting out live from ONDA Spotlight. I am Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker, one of your co-hosts.
Yeah, we're bringing you the parade. If you're not here, get here. On the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive.
Try to hide the fact that we're angry about our children getting shot by these
Literally
police.
thousands of
And we're
people.
going to allow them to be in the parade. Please come get a sign. Please come get a sign.
I wanted to see if I could get Chief Luna, a friend of mine. He's being interviewed right now. I know him personally. He was the chief of police in Long Beach, and now he's the LA County Sheriff.
Already,
So we have LA County Sheriff, rank and file.
Sending us a message.
That's right.
That it's
Coming
okay
past.
to kill armed people. 3 of them in less than 24
Waving
hours.
to the crowd.
Black man and 1 Latino man were killed by the police.
He
by
can't see me.
LAPD.
There he is.
What, 3 since January 1st. So let's
Okay.
tell them that we do not want
Yeah.
Okay,
parade.
LA County, he was just newly elected, and you know, I think what is behind him, and we'll see in a moment, there are some sheriff police on horseback.
Keenan Anderson needs justice. Keenan Anderson needs justice.
We have the mounted sheriff's police as well.
That's right.
And they'll smile and they'll hug us, but then they'll shoot our children.
Which
in
means
the
they're
street.
not only
They
versed
killed
in law
3 of our
enforcement, they're
children
versed in
less than
animal
24
care as
hours
well.
this
That's
year.
right.
Already it's a record year of police killings of our people in our community, of these racist killings. And then they're going to smile at us on MLK
Everyone is
Day.
here today.
Take a sign.
Everyone is
Tell
here.
ABC News.
At the
Heads of
Kingdom-
community organizations, elected officials, advocacy groups.
Take a side.
Everyone is represented practically at this in this celebration, in this parade.
Wonderful celebration in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. entitled The Kingdom Day Parade.
Now, the sheriff's on the mounted police, as we see on camera right now.
And now they're going to do it again. They're starting off early. So please take a sign. Let them know that we're not going to take
Yeah,
it.
well, you know, I don't never get on the horse. Every seldom, though, I get on the horse. I try to drive safely in my car, Sherry.
So that's another skill set. Not only are they law enforcement,
That's right.
they're versed in equestrianism as well, which actually really helps them in their law enforcement. There are certain places that cars and motorcycles just can't go.
That's right.
You know, so they're doing their job. They're ready.
So please, let's tell them that
We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade where there are thousands of people lining the streets. Okay, you see the horses
Yes.
that the sheriff's police are on? Yeah. I absolutely love horses. I learned how to ride a horse when I was about 8 years old, you know. So, you know, it doesn't matter the size of the horse, you just get on it and ride. One skill, I can't ride bareback. I need a saddle.
I'd rather ride safely in my 1995 Chevrolet Impala rather than a wild horse. I feel more in control.
Well, you just have to learn. I'll teach you.
Okay, all right, that's a deal.
Killing our children is a joke. ABC News thinks it's a joke. In fact, they didn't even cover our parade last year, our caravan last year.
Again, there are
They covered the one that
thousands of
wasn't
people
even
lining
endorsed
the
by the King
streets for the
family.
Kingdom Day Parade
So,
in the Crenshaw
we
District
allow
of
them to
Los
get
Angeles
away
on this
with
beautiful
not telling
day.
the truth about what's going on
I'm
in
Sherry
this
B.
community.
Quinones,
About
reporting
the
out from On the
genocide that's
Spot
going on
Live
with the
with
terrorist
Errol
department,
Parker, I'm from the
police
city of Long Beach, but I'm here in Los
LAPD.
Angeles,
Just
one of my
imagine that
hometowns,
less than 24
enjoying this
hours,
parade, Sherry.
Hey, take a sign.
Nice to work with you, right?
Less than 24
Wonderful day.
hours.
Now, talking about a little history of this parade was not easy to put on. There was some resistance, just like it was to make a national holiday for Martin Luther King, but it prevailed because people of goodwill prevailed for not only King the national holiday, but the parade here in Southern California.
Really interesting, interesting
Is he going to come
Yes,
back
being
alive, or is he going to
relatively
get shot by a bullet from
new,
the
6 years new to
LAPD
Los Angeles. I'm learning so much from you, and but one thing, you know what's interesting? One thing we have in common is Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right.
A police killing.
We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade.
Let's show them that we will not stand for it.
And now
Take the
we have
sign.
first
It's right over there.
responders.
Take the
You
sign
are
over there.
looking at the first responders, which don't have an easy job. We have the fire department here, the Los Angeles Fire Department coming through in full force with all of their rigs.
Now, you can say what you want about police and fire, but when you get in trouble, somebody's trying to break into your house, who do you call?
Who do you call? Or your house is on fire?
That's right.
Yes,
That's
absolutely, absolutely. Our first responders,
So
I thank them for their service. It's
So
not
some
an-
people have issues with the police department, and as they should sometime. But when we're in trouble, somebody's breaking into our house and some crime is committed, who do we call? We call the police.
First responders,
That's
the
right.
police and the firefighters. That's absolutely who we
I'll
call.
bet you they don't cover any of this. I'll bet you they don't cover one of these signs.
The fire department, the Los
They've
Angeles,
got a narrative.
the Los Angeles Fire Department.
No, they lie.
The fire department is coming through. Los Angeles Fire Department is coming through live and in full force,
But we see the truth every day.
representing at the Kingdom Day Parade.
We know what's going on, son. You gotta fight for power. I know you can fight. We gotta fight for power.
Yeah, waving. We've got. I'm gonna call it the tower ladder. That's what we called it where I come from. The tower ladders and the engines, all of the apparatuses. And this one is for when you're up high. It doesn't really carry the water. The engines carry the water, so you need both.
That's
you
right,
know?
absolutely.
Yeah, they have a well-oiled machine is what it is. You know, a well-oiled machine.
Anderson right here was 31 years old. He was a school teacher. The children loved him. And he was killed.
What are the numbers? We are.
And then they want to influence our children to go join the
We've got Engine 294 of the Los Angeles Fire Department participating as well. Shout out to Engine 294 of the LAFD.
And all this stuff. It's about what Dr. King's message was about.
Yes, that's who you're looking at, our first responders. Thank you for your service.
But racist violence is here today like it was in Montgomery in the South.
Well, I'm really impressed, Sherry, with the weather that's out here today. People are very concerned whether it was a storm in the state of California, but today's weather is just fantastic. A little chilly,
We've got chips.
but really nice.
We've got chips coming past the California Highway Patrol. More first responders. I'm telling you, the first responders, again, who do we call if we're in trouble?
That's right. Highway Patrol is next up here. When we're on the highways and byways, they're there also. A car breaks down or something of that nature, we got the Highway Patrol who are the first responders.
And we have Chief Chris Margaris of the California Highway Patrol passing, waving at the crowd, the thousands of people who are lining the streets. We are sponsored by Kidzone Visitation Services.
Can't say enough about our sponsors, because without that you would not be able to get this on television.
Right, Kidzone Visitation Services are one of our sponsors today, and we're so very glad to have them, and thank you. Child Visitation Service. First aid and CPR, they offer first aid and CPR training as well, speaking of first responders coming by, right?
Well, I know one thing, when I'm trying to exercise, I need CPR help from somebody that just has some training because I'm out of breath.
So, all right, that's who you call. That's who you
That's
call.
right.
We'll sign you right up. Me too. I think mine's expired.
That's right.
1,000 more schools, 1,000 less police, 1,000 more schools.
Again, we have the California Highway Patrol passing by and participating in the Kingdom Day Parade.
1,000 more schools, 1,000 less police, 1,000 more houses.
And again, you can say what you like about the police, but who do we call? Who do we call when we're in trouble?
That's right. Absolutely.
1,000 more houses.
Los Angeles Street Team. They are in a nice truck there.
This is nice. The Los Angeles Street Team Established in 2018.
Well, they must have won something because there's a trophy up there they're holding up. They've won some type of contest.
1,000 more houses, 1,000 less police, 1,000 more houses.
Again, young people. They're
That's
young
right.
people, right? LAFC. At LAFC on Instagram. Follow them. Waving to the crowd with a huge trophy.
Yes.
That trophy is huge. Oh, the
Los Angeles Football Club.
Congratulations.
Okay. I understand now.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Absolutely. The Los Angeles Football Club is passing with their trophy. Congratulations to them. They are the champs. Los
Well,
Angeles.
women are getting into football. That's going to be really interesting. Are you thinking about joining the football club?
You know what? Maybe when I was a little younger, but no,
okay.
not today.
Okay.
Yeah. But I am all for equity.
That's right.
You know, again, as King was.
That's
You know?
absolutely.
As Martin Luther King Jr. was.
Now we have some Latino horses here with their beautiful horses here.
Proudly touting the Mexican flag. Again, diversity is the key.
That's right.
Yeah, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging is what absolutely it's a thing now. But it started with Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right. It certainly did. Now that's what we have here.
They're having a good time.
That's right. House of Refuge. We're looking at right now a place where people can come and get help and hope.
House of Refuge. The House of Refuge with the Church of God in Christ. They have a beautiful float. It's so cute. It's like a little house, the House of Refuge.
That's right.
It's beautiful. Good for them, helping the community, you know.
That's right.
We are here today at the Kingdom Day Parade on January 16th, 2023, reporting out live with On the Spot Live. I'm Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker, one of your co-hosts here in this fabulous parade, this historic parade in Southern California. And it's just a pleasure for us to be together to do this. I'm having a good time.
Me too, Errol. This is wonderful. As King did. He brought people together, so he brought us together.
Yes, sir did.
Absolutely. See how that goes? Wonderful.
The Frederick K. Price High School Marching Band.
Frederick K.C. Price Marching Band. Oh, wow. In their royal blue.
That's right.
We've got the cheerleaders. Oh, they're going to perform now.
Fred Price was an outstanding pastor at the Faith Dome for many, many years. The Faith Dome used to be Pepperdine University back in the day in my old neighborhood in Los Angeles. But when Fred Price got the church, he changed it to the Faith Dome. And you can see the Faith Dome from miles away from the freeway.
Wow.
It's a wonderful place to worship.
Okay, we've got our young people.
It's
From
nothing
Price
like
High
a marching band and
Yes.
the cheerleaders in a parade.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've got our young people performing right in front of us at the Kingdom Day Parade. Yes, we got our young people from Price Schools.
Yeah, they have a wonderful campus over there off of Vermont Avenue.
They've got a drum line. We've got a drum line.
Yes.
Take a look. You know, drum lines became very popular. They were already popular, but they became more popular after the movie Drumline. Yes. So much talent. So much talent.
You know, when you look at these young people, we ought to protect our young people. I mean, I don't think we do enough of protecting them from all kinds of harm. I think we should come together and protect the young people. I mean, so often we neglect them and don't listen to them. We ought to do that more and more, and I think they would appreciate it.
Yes, I do too. I do too, Errol. I do too. Absolutely. We have the LA County first responders. I think we're still finishing up with the Price cheerleaders and drumline. We have more first responders. This time we have the LA County Fire Department passing. Yes.
We have Los Angeles City Fire Department, we have LA County Fire Department, and you know, lately with the droughts going on and the mudslides going on, that we really need these first responders in Los Angeles County because there's been some unseasonable weather that
it really has, and the disasters occurring. So these guys have been working. The Los Angeles County Fire Department has been working very hard, and the Los Angeles City, Fire Department. So kudos to them for taking a moment to be here for this momentous occasion.
Everybody wants to be in the King Parade. You know, you can wave at the crowd, tell people what you're doing, get a little visibility, because there are so many resources out here that a lot of people don't know about.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, they do more than firefighting. They do more than firefighting. They have youth groups that, they're training to be, would-be prospective firefighters. I've referred a couple of people to them, and just wonderful. We have
Omega. Phi Psi.
My brothers.
That's right. Fraternity.
Yes. Yeah, I'm mad at you. Yeah. These are our brothers. I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And it is our Founders Day weekend. And kudos to the Qs, right? Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, but we call them the Qs.
Since 1911, they've been a fraternity. That's a long time, over 100 years.
Time. And you know what? Historically, just a word about black sororities and fraternities. We work for the community. They work for the community. It's more than what you just see on TV.
Oh yeah, service.
That.
They're all about service.
Yes, service
and social, but a lot about service as well.
All about it. All about it.
Let's look at these guys stepping out here. They're my goodness.
Now I'm thinking that's the interest group. You know what I mean? Because Omega Psi Phi Fraternity has young men that they work with all the time in terms of community and service and manhood and teaching.
Oh yes.
It takes a village.
And they do a lot of mentoring in the high schools and middle schools as well.
Yes, they do. I think that's where the young people before in front of them are, or where they're from.
Yes.
All right. We're called stepping, but when the Qs do it, it's called hopping.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to get with the times. They're right in step too, huh?
Oh, they're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, yes.
And again, it's more than what you see, more than the stepping, that's fun. That's the fun part, but there's work to be done in the community, and the members of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, they do it well. Those are our brothers, yes. So we just had the members of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity co-pass. Which is very near and dear to me because I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. It is our Founders Day, and also happy Founders Day to the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, our sisters in Greekdom. So we've got 92.3 coming past, LA's new home for hip hop.
Big Boy, I wonder, is Big Boy around? There he is. I see Big Boy over there.
Yeah. Is Jay Cruz there?
Yeah, Jay Cruz is with him too. 92.3.
That's right.
Martin Luther King. We got Big Boy. We got the Cruz Show.
LA's home for hip hop. 92.3.
Wow. I remember Big Boy. He came to Long Beach to Cabrillo High School many years ago, and he saved the program for us. We were floundering because the weather was bad, And Big Boy just came out impromptu and really put on a great show at Cabrillo High School in Long Beach.
Oh, nice, nice. Hey, I love the float, the real 92.3 LA float.
Yes.
Where they have a slogan, pictures of Martin Luther King, and you'll see it, the graphics of Martin Luther King on the side of the float. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful likenesses. And with the statement, I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear.
That's a great quote.
Yes, I've decided to stick with love, and hate is too great a burden to bear, which, Errol, you were speaking of earlier.
That's right.
Like how much energy it takes to hate versus how much energy and not much it takes to love.
Too much energy.
If you got love for Big Boy's neighborhood, let me hear you say hello.
We have love. We got 92.3.
We was on TV, so we had to turn it down just a second, but we back at it live.
With that call for love. On behalf of Martin Luther King Jr. at the Kingdom Day Parade here in the Crenshaw District in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I'm Sherry B. Quinones with On the Spot Live.
And I'm Errol Parker from Los Angeles and Long Beach. Really happy to be with you here, Sherry, on this great day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Happy Kingdom Day, Los Angeles.
Oh, there's Big Boy over there.
Each and every one of you once again.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
okay.
Big Boy is working the crowd right now, Sherry, behind us. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. He's such a great guy.
Absolutely.
He is such a great guy.
Absolutely, right behind us.
Does a lot of community work, using the platform that he's been given to do a lot of good.
In the hood.
In the hood, that's right.
92.3. They're doing it. Let's see. We're waiting on the next float. All right, nice job, 92.3. It's easier to love. Kaiser Permanente, we've got the Kaiser Permanente crew passing. Yes, where would we be without Kaiser and California Blue, right?
There are so many people, Sherry, who do not have medical insurance.
Yes.
Even though there's California coverage, the Obama care, there's still a lot of people who do not have medical insurance and have to go to emergency to get cared for, or just staying home with chronic diseases.
Absolutely, and they're still liable for the bills.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, medical insurance is very important. Obama knew that.
Yes,
you know,
and it has to be affordable for people. Even if they don't have employment, even if they're in this country, even if they haven't in this country, even if they're just new in this country. Okay, we got your sorority here. Okay, all right. She said, hold the mic. I want to wave to my soror.
Well, they're actually my sisters in Greekdom. The AKAs are passing, and members of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, which is actually the first black sorority founded in 1908. And yesterday, they had a Founders Day. They were founded January 15th, 1908.
Wow.
And the Deltas were founded some years later, Delta Sigma Theta, January 13th, 1913. I just had to wave to my sisters in Greekdom.
That's right.
The ladies
Absolutely.
of AKA. Yes, I did. Thanks for holding the mic. All right.
Bosa Galwig Academy. Bosa Galwig Academy.
So the AKAs they're stepping for us. They're doing a little step strolling. Which sororities are very popular for? They're strolling. They're strolling. All right, good job for the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Okay, we've got Boss Gal Wig Academy.
Yeah.
All right, I wonder if this is a small business because they've got a huge car and a huge following.
They must have.
Boss Gal.
Okay, we have some royalty coming in. Oh no, this is I think it's Eastern Star. If I'm not if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. We've got the I don't know the rank, and I don't want to say, missay, but I do know that we're high up here. The pretty white dress. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Waving to the Masons.
The Masons, that's what it is.
The
that's
Masons
right.
and the Eastern Stars.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and that's actually probably the oldest fraternity.
I would say
really.
so, yes.
Yeah. Really, we have all. Yes. All right. We have the Eastern Stars and the Masons that just are passing by.
Yeah.
And again, the cars are absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, old cars, new cars, all kind of designer cars with all kind of different expensive rims. This is just a fantastic show of what people are doing on a daily basis here in Southern California.
Absolutely. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in Los Angeles in the wonderful, beautiful Crenshaw district, and the streets are lined with thousands of people.
It's amazing.
On behalf of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Yes, this is the Kingdom Day Parade, and we're reporting out On the Spot Live. I am Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker.
Yes, with On the Spot Live, bringing you live coverage of the Kingdom Day Parade. Yes, okay. Who's next, Earl?
Well, it looks like the Egyptian temple might be next. Let's see who that is. Number 5.
With HIPIP, Donald R. Ware, MD. Ware, MD. With the Egyptian temple, number 5.
Fred Price Jr. with the Egyptian temple. Los Angeles, California illustration. Illustrious.
Potentate.
Yes, potentate. Now, what does that mean?
High up.
High up, okay. Hierarchy.
He's high
Egyptian
up.
court. So much of black history has been stolen and we don't know anything about. And we're just beginning to learn that. And organizations like this teaches us things that have been kept from African Americans because of the slavery system.
I could not have said that better. And that's actually how we're learning, like the sororities and fraternities and the Masons and Eastern Stars. And
we cannot be afraid of the truth.
We cannot be afraid of the truth.
No matter where the truth goes, we cannot be afraid of it.
I agree. We have the Buffalo Soldiers. You should be looking at the Buffalo Soldiers now.
Wow.
Oh my God. You want to talk about more history.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. There was a song, Buffalo Soldier. I'm not going to try to sing the song because I drive everybody out of here.
Buffalo Soldier, heart of America. Yeah.
They did a wonderful job. As it's the Tuskegee Airmen, we have all black regiments of people. There's another part of history that a lot of people in the schools you never taught in many cases.
Absolutely. And you know what? Actually, this is my first time seeing a Buffalo Soldiers in person. Yeah, so I am really, really enthralled. All right.
We're just having a wonderful time, Sherry and I, here at the Kingdom Day Parade. The streets are lined all the way from the 110th Freeway to the east to Crenshaw Boulevard on the west, lined with people of all different races and nationalities, and it's just a wonderful time. Sometimes you wish you could just time stand still.
Absolutely.
And everybody's having a good time and appreciating and respecting one another.
Absolutely, and just as Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted it, this is a calm, peaceful celebration, and everyone is happy. All kinds of ethnicities are here, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging in effect, and with the participants and the spectators. Thousands of people are lining the streets here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District in Los Angeles.
The historic Crenshaw District of Los Angeles. African Americans moved in this district in the early 60s, and he actually, Central Avenue was the focus of a bunch of social African Americans in Los Angeles. But then Crenshaw Boulevard became that in the 60s, and into Leimert Park, many affluent and middle-class black people moved into this area, and not that far from us, the Leimert Park section, where a lot of small business and arts community in African American in the city of Los Angeles.
I am learning so much from you, Errol. No, I really am. I'm a transplant Angelina, and I've been here 6 years, and I've learned so much from you.
From Chi-Town. You can tell me a lot about Chi-Town, I'm sure.
I can tell you a lot about Chi-Town. Yes, it's a wonderful city. It's a wonderful city. I do miss it, but I do love Los Angeles.
That's right. You can't beat the weather, even though it's been storming. You can't beat the weather here in Southern California, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people come, and why it's so expensive to live here.
Okay, we got marching bands in effect.
Yes.
Keeping us alive and together, making us feel good, because music is a universal language. And these young people, they work so hard for these performances, you know? Like you were saying earlier, Errol, it's not easy. And they get out here and make it look so easy.
You see the end product of a production or anything. People say, oh, that looks easy. No, as an actress, you know it takes a lot of hard work to produce things.
It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work that's put into performances, and I'm very proud of the young people here that are performing.
As I am as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay, who do we have here? There's another fraternity, it looks like.
I'm trying to see the banner.
You know, the Kingdom Day Parade is quite an historic event in Southern California. It's been going on for decades, but it wasn't easy to put on, but we finally are at the apex of this celebration.
And you are looking at another historical group in terms of just history in the African American community. These young men are again, they worked hard, and they're stepping. You know, they're stepping as fraternities do, which is the fun part of it, but it's also a representation of teamwork, coordination, and discipline.
Teamwork. There's no individuals. There's no I in team. You got to be coordinated, synchronized, and put a lot of time in rehearsals and discipline in order to be successful.
Absolutely. And look at them. Those high schoolers, maybe?
Yes.
You know?
They look like the high schoolers.
Yeah, okay. We have the men of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity passing us. That's what I thought. I was a little hesitant to say, but being a Delta myself, I did not want to mess that up. But we do. We have the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Yes, passing by. Right.
Kappa Alpha Psi, another fraternity, has been around a long time.
Yeah, I think I won't quote it, but I think 1915. But yes, doing a wonderful job. So, you know, I'm really proud of the fraternities and sororities that are represented here, just recognizing that that's part of Black history.
Yes.
You know. And
absolutely.
Been around since the early 1900s, all of them, you know. Or
you look at the National Council of Negro Women, the National Association of Advancement of Colored People, the fraternities and sororities, the Eastern Star, the Masons. We were so restricted in America, so we formed our own community. I mean, the Negro Leagues, the churches. The history of African Americans is such an outstanding form of resilience.
Yes, absolutely. Unity and serving the community. Let's see, we've got
building a better future.
Oh,
St. Vincent
Eugene Allen. Yes, St. Vincent Eugene Allen.com organization. And they are bringing the beat. Yes, they are representing, again, unity. And we're having a good time out here, right, Earl?
That's right, absolutely.
People want to know who we are.
Yes, coming up behind.
We are the Carpenters.
Southwest Mountain State Carpenters.
Fight for
right.
Yeah.
Fight for
another worker organization, Carpenters.
1, 2, 3,
another trade union.
Carpenters.
Yes.
Carpenters.
Yes. The Carpenters. 323.
Come on in,
The Southwest Mountain States Carpenters Union.
Now, a little piece of history, Sherry. When Martin Luther King was assassinated, he went to Memphis, Tennessee, to protest the inequity in the garbage workers who are primarily African American in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's when he was killed. And a lot of people didn't want him to come to town, but he says civil rights is about workers, it's about human rights, and he came to garbage workers who are on strike.
Equity.
Yes,
Equity.
and equity, and he came to represent and support the garbage workers.
Oh, cool. Good information. I'm learning so much from you, Earl. I really am. Thank you for the education.
If you don't know your past, you certainly don't know what the future is going to hold.
Okay, all right. You are looking at the Norfolk State Spartans. Another, again, Black History, NSU, Norfolk State University. The Spartans. Let's go. Representing in the Martin Luther King, in celebration, of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was his birthday was yesterday.
Yes, he would have been 95 years old.
94, I think.
94 years old. Okay, he was born in 1925. Yes. 1925, and he was born. So that would make him
29.
1929? Okay, that's right. I'm sorry.
23, right. Excuse our math. Yeah, we could. Look it up. Historic.
Norfolk State University.
All right, we just, we've got so many organizations participating in the Kingdom Day Parade today, and it is Monday, January 16th, 2023. Reporting out from On the Spot Live. The Kingdom Day Parade in the historic Crenshaw District of Los Angeles. I am Sherry V. Quinones with...
I'm Errol Parker, one of your co-hosts here in this lovely parade, which is historic by nature. Going through the Crenshaw District, which is a traditionally African-American neighborhood, and Leimert Park is just not far from here. We have a lot of businesses and arts groups.
Yeah, we got the Cali 93.9 float coming past, and they are bringing it with the music, right?
Yes.
Yes, having a good time. I'm having a good time, Earl.
Beg your pardon?
I'm having a great time.
I am too.
Yeah. 93.5.
Now here's another union coming up, SEIU union coming up here.
Yeah, a lot of them work for LAUSD.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, it's like not the teachers union, but the other union, SEIU. Yes. And we want to thank all of the sponsors today, which include Pace News, Pace News Strategies and Soul, and Kidzone Visitation. Pace News Strategies and Soul and Kidzone Visitation are our sponsors today. Pace News, a fantastic setup. I hope you watch. And Strategies and Souls, an organization, a community organization, which is our location sponsor today.
Beautiful day.
Oh, 1 second, SEIU is just jamming it up. The union, yes, the beautiful float. Purple with the birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
That's a Stevie Wonder tune there.
Yes, I was waiting for the song, girl.
Yes.
I was waiting for the birthday song.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we had our union SEIU just passed by. We've got Darrell H. Tripp car, the Street Guardian Foundation, another community organization. That's what we're looking at.
Yep.
The Street Guardian Foundation.
Yes, another organization that does a lot of good work in the community.
Well, Darrell H. Tripp is the founder and president. All right. Street Guardians Union. Yes, we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the Crenshaw District with all of the beautiful floats. And I mean, it is so many participants in honor of Martin Luther King Jr.
I don't know how many participants in this parade, but there's numerous participants. Everybody wants to be in the parade to strut their stuff and show what they do. Now we got the city of Compton coming up here now, straight out of Compton, historic historic African American community, not far from here.
Another the Compton Marching Band is who we have here, and they have on their baby blue. Baby and navy blue represented.
Well, the city of Compton also has an African-American mayor, as does the city of Inglewood. So there's a few African-American mayors in Southern California.
And congratulations to them all, doing a great job too. Yeah. Not easy. It's not easy trying to satisfy everyone, all of the constituents.
The babes.
All right, you're looking at the Compton Marching Band.
That's
Straight out of Compton is the marching band exhibiting their talent.
So many great entertainers and politicians and policymakers come out of the city of Compton.
Got the brass section, the percussion section. They've got everybody. They've got the flag girls. They've got the cheerleaders, the dancers. I'm looking for majorettes, but I guess I don't know. I don't see them. But, oh, okay, the cheerleaders are doing it. Yes. There you're looking at the Compton Marching Band is who we're looking at now, and they are bringing it, Earl.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. If you're not here, get here. We're at the Kingdom Day Parade having a fantastic time in the Crenshaw District in Los Angeles. Reporting live with On the Spot Live, Sherry B. Quinones and
I'm Errol Parker,
right,
co-host from the city of Long Beach, but also here in LA where I lived for many years, enjoying this parade.
Absolutely, and enjoying the Compton Marching Band. Aren't they doing it?
It's wonderful.
They are getting it. Oh my gosh. It takes hours of practice for this. Hours and hours of practice. Just to give them, just to execute.
Now I would be remiss. My wife comes from the city of Compton and went to Compton High School, and I would be killed if I tell her that she went to Compton High School.
She would be proud.
Yeah.
Yes. They are fantastic. Fantastic young people. Yes.
I know a lot of people that went to Compton High School.
Yes. Come on, ladies. Yes.
The babes.
Yes. Drumline. We got the bass drums doing it. Yes. City of Compton. No joke. City of Compton. City of Compton.
And they are.
Here, the cheerleader. Yeah. Cheerleaders of the city of Compton, marching band, Compton High School, I'm thinking. Yes, yes. They showed up. Didn't they, Earl? They showed up.
They sure did.
You are looking at Play LA. Another group of young people, let's say, from ages 15 to 17. Play LA serves youth from ages 15 to 17, and that's who you are looking at now. Another community organization doing good in the hood and serving our youth. Play LA.
You just got to salute people who are working with young people. That's not an easy job. If you're an adult working with young people, but the work that you put in with young people, that I have for many years, really counts for something.
Yes, it does. It does. And you know, it pays off too. Like when you see them years later, I know I used to work there, you see them years later being productive. And you know, just the teamwork that they learn by being in organizations like this.
That's right. And they come to you all the time telling you how much they appreciate in their formative years, how you took the time with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade. If you're not here, get here. We are on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Drive. And in front of Martin Luther King Boulevard. Excuse me, that's my Chicago. That's my Chicago. It's Martin Luther King Drive in Chicago. Martin Luther King Boulevard in the Crenshaw district. Yes. Originally from Chicago, I'm a transplant Angelina. My name is Sherry B. Quinones, reporting out with On the Spot Live with.
I'm Errol Parker, and I was born in the city of Detroit. We came here to Los Angeles, and I settled in Long Beach. So we're happy to come here in Los Angeles, California, on this sunny day to enjoy this historic parade.
Make sure you check in yes at the
neighbors, Errol.
Right, Chicago and Detroit.
Oh my gosh, we have the Belize flag going by. Oh wow, and the float, very colorful. I love the greens. Yes, that's what you are looking at.
Make sure you check in yes at the AV.
We have the Belize flag.
Save a life, huh?
With Sea Breeze Shipping, representing, it must be a Belizean company. Yes, the Belizean flag. Again, diversity. Again, diversity. Our director, Ross Jordan, is affiliated with the Belizean community and does a lot of concerts, a lot of work with the community. Yes, absolutely fantastic. We got more. The young people are showing up.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I love them. I love them. All their hard work. I love the boots. Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can see around on those boots with the tassels on.
They are doing it right. That's it. That's it. That's right. Marching band style. That's it. Got the drum line.
That's right. I love drums in the parade.
You're looking at the drum line, and the ladies, they're doing it. Enjoy. The streets are lined with thousands of people here at the Kingdom Day Parade. If you are not here, you should be here. Try to get here. Crenshaw, on the corner of Crenshaw and Martin Luther King Boulevard in Los Angeles, historic Crenshaw district. Yes. They're pumping up the crowd. Yeah. Yes. The Kingdom Day Parade. Yes, they're doing
There's nothing like it.
Aren't they, Errol?
Very unique.
Absolutely fantastic. Yes. There are thousands of people here lining the street. The floats are absolutely beautiful, aren't they, Errol?
When you're having a parade, you gotta have floats. One of the things about the Rose Parade, with so many floats, you gotta have marching bands and floats and things of that nature, drum lines. That's also making of a great parade.
Which means we have a lot of sponsors involved in this event too. Because floats aren't cheap. And they need everyone needs a little help. So kudos to all the sponsors for the floats. Kudos for the builders of the floats at the Kingdom Day Parade on January 16th, 2023.
I would like to know how many entrants are in this parade. Now, we've been here for a couple of hours, and it has been a steady stream of participants in this parade. And I want to try to find out how many participants, because this is just fantastic. So many people want to participate in this parade, and they're getting a chance to do that.
And that's a very good question, because it started at 11, you know, but it just speaks to the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King because of all the ethnicities that are involved, Earl.
Yeah.
And it just it's amazing, and it's actually breathtaking, and it's really refreshing.
It really is, and you almost want to have time stand still. You see so many people happy and joyous and enjoying this parade, and really getting into the history of the African Americans, not only with Dr. King, but the history of the resilience of the African Americans in the United States of America has been quite a history.
Absolutely, and you know what? And while the movement primarily focused on African Americans, it said a lot in laying the foundation for diversity in the nation. You know, again, all ethnicities. We have, like you were saying earlier, Errol, the Asian American community, you know, the Latino community, you know, the African American community, all coming here. You know, the Belizean, you know, community, all coming here, and others.
Just amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic and breathtaking. Marching bands. We have more young people with the marching bands, and you know what? It's not easy, and they are doing an amazing job. I love the orange. I love the orange. We have the league. We have the league coming up. You are looking at the league. You're looking at the league, which is a very colorful group here. Wow, they are like pumping it up, and they have people behind. Yes, they have people behind them. Yes, well rehearsed, dancing, showing you the moves. We have the league. That you are looking at the league now. In the Kingdom Day Parade in the wonderful Crenshaw District in Los Angeles, California, on Monday, January 16th.
Now the coordination of these kids that are doing this is just fantastic.
Absolutely, it's amazing. Hours and hours and hours of practice, you know, is what's going on here. That's what you're seeing, the result of hours of practice. Yes. And interestingly enough, we have a little girl. She's the smallest thing out there. See her, Earl. And these are clown dancers. You can see their face paintings. Yes, their name is the League. Yes. Oh, and we've got a teeny clown dancer. Isn't she adorable? Teeny. Yes. Nice job to the clown dancers with their nicely painted faces and their beautiful, colorful costumes, you know?
You know, a lot of time and energy has been put into whatever these young people are doing. And it's just the hard work that you can imagine what they're doing really is paying off, because people are really enjoying this.
They really are. They really are. And they really are. This is Rocco the Clown going by. You're looking at Rocco. Lighting up the community. Thank you, Rocco.
We have some great camera operators and technicians on the spot here. Yes. I think we should get a chance to say who they are.
I know I've got, thanks to Raheem for the wonderful shots. I know that.
Yes, he's out there getting some very good shots, and I think there's one other camera operator that we're going to tell you later on who is. And of course, Ross Jordan, who is our technical coordinator.
And our director.
That's right.
Of On the Spot Live. And I'm Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker, one of your co-hosts.
At the Kingdom Day Parade. Let's talk about Pace News. One of our sponsors. We are sponsored by Pace News. And
one of the things about it in a democratic society, you need people, journalists, who report what's going on around them. And if you don't have that, you don't have an informed citizenry, and then you can't make good decisions when you vote or who you're going to support or not support. So one of our sponsors is a professional journalist team who gives you the news on the spot.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're also sponsored by our location sponsor, Strategy and Soul. We're here at the Strategy Center, 3540 West Martin Luther King Boulevard in Los Angeles.
And they've been gracious enough to allow us to take space that they have to do this parade. Now, this is one of the community organizations that really does a lot of good things here in this community.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking at one of my sorority sisters over there. Happy Founders Day. Yes, happy. Come on over. Hey, Don. Hi, sweetheart. I say my soror. Come on, step down. Step down. Yeah, you're on camera. This is one of my sorority sisters. Right. We are members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated,
and I am the largest sorority in the world.
Absolutely. Happy Founders Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be excellent. February 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Oh, okay. That's when you celebrated?
We'll
talk about it.
There's going to be a big celebration.
We were founded on January 13, 1913. What is your name?
Roberta.
I'm Sherry.
Very
yes.
nice to meet
I was
you,
made
Sherry.
in the Midwest.
Oh, were you?
Yes, I was.
Wonderful, darling. Well, I was made at Talladega College in Alabama at the age of 16.
Oh, cool.
Well, I wasn't made at 16. I made at 17.
Okay.
But then I went on to Howard Law and finished there. So I have a history, LA history, Roberta's Hallmark Center in Ladera Heights.
Nice.
And the sorors really supported me. In fact, all Greeks did.
Are you enjoying the parade?
Oh, you know something? This is very important to me.
Yeah.
Having marched in the Revolution and while I was in college.
Okay, wait, soror. You marched in the Revolution?
Yes, ma'am, darling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than I may look.
Okay, you look like a teenager. This is absolutely, you know what? And you know what? I encourage all young people to talk to older people, including me. I remember the day, when King left us, and Roberta was mentioning, soror Roberta is mentioning that she marched with Martin Luther King and was part of the movement.
Well, the student movement was very strong in the mid and late 60s.
Okay, yeah.
And we were marching on the campus. Got turned back by the police, but that's nevertheless we were marching.
Oh, you had encounters with the police. Roberta really experienced.
Yeah.
But the movement was not a pleasant thing. We talk of it now, but it wasn't pleasant. Change is hard for people, especially when you're talking about ethnicities and race and whatnot. So,
but one thing when we're younger, we have less fear of what may or may not happen. And the principle is that we are behind Dr. King and his nonviolent way of approaching things, and we really were strongly involved in the whole actual movement. Little kids, even in Birmingham, where I was raised as a child in Birmingham.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, I've enjoyed it. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good meeting you. Watch your step up there. Thank you for interviewing with On the Spot Live. Thank you, soror.
You made my day.
Yes, likewise. You made mine. Enjoy the parade. We are here at the Kingdom Day Parade on January 16th, 2023. And I am Sherry B. Quinones reporting out from On the Spot Live with...
And I'm Aaron Parker, your co-host of the parade. Having a wonderful time here in the Kingdom Day Parade.
So who do we have here, Earl?
Well, it looks like we have some young people doing some type of dance.
Dancers.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
We've got the ladies dancing. Oh my gosh, we have a teeny lady dancing. She must be about 3. Just to have that coordination going about, and all of the practice involved.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just really don't even know. It's amazing, breathtaking, and refreshing all at once. All at once. It really is. all in honor of Martin Luther King Jr.
Well, all of this is in honor of Martin Luther King Jr., a great American hero. And as I said before, there's a lot of been unsung heroes in American history. But King was one of the top in the civil rights movement. But when you go to local communities, like here in the city of Los Angeles, you just saw numerous people who helped Dr. King when he came to town, but they were here even after he left. And that's one of the historical facts. Sometimes they're overlooked.
Oh, okay. Wow. So Martin Luther King came to Los Angeles several times, correct?
Yes, he did. To raise money and to see what was going on here. And a lot of African-American pastors and people of all faith came here in support of him, and he came here in support of them as well.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, we've got the Can't Hide the Falcon Pride marching band. The Falcons are coming. I worked at a high school entitled Harlan Community Academy in Chicago, and we were the Falcons. So yeah, Can't Hide that Falcon Pride. Not one and the same, but this looks like an elementary school. Elementary school students. Arrow. You are looking at the Falcons.
42nd Street Elementary.
Again.
42nd Street Elementary School. The 42nd Elementary School Falcons is what we're seeing at right now.
Right. 42nd Street Elementary School Falcons doing a wonderful job.
There's some little girls here.
That's what I was saying.
They got pom-poms and boots and headbands.
She's about 4 years old or something.
Wow.
She's probably older than that, but she's a teeny thing, comparatively speaking. But all of the young people are doing a wonderful job. They're facing the ABC 7 stand, and yes, they're getting ready to do their thing. Okay, we are sponsored by Kidzone. And also, the Strategy Center is our location sponsor.
And Child Visitation Kidzone is another sponsor that we have.
Yeah, Child Visitation Services, too.
Yes.
And they offer first aid and CPR training. Did you know that, Errol?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just finding out this.
And with Kidzone Visitation Services, you could start a whole new career.
People need to know that, because I think a lot of people know that. You can start a whole new career in that. They ought to look in there. I'm sure they have a .com.
Yeah, Child Zone Visitation Services. Yeah,
Yes.
they train young people. They train people in CPR and first aid, which is really, really key.
Very, very key.
Yeah, saving someone's life. So valuable skills for life.
Well, bringing it home, the NFL player that collapsed on the football field the other day, the first responders who knew CPR brought him back to life.
Yes, DeMar, right?
That's
my
right.
gosh. And I think he's doing okay.
Yes, he
so
is.
that's
He's up
the
and out of the
good
hospital. Only God could do that. We have first responders, but only the Lord could really do that, bring people back to life.
That was
like
amazing, and I was the whole world was watching, and it was just so
Yes.
horrifying.
It really was. The whole world was watching. Millions of people.
So
This shows you what God could do.
I'm really happy for him and his family. Okay, we've got the 24th Street Falcons, elementary school Falcons performing at the Kingdom Day Parade. Yes. They're doing a 360. Yes.
People are still out here. The sun is still out. It's a little breezy, but people are still out here enjoying this parade for a 4-mile stretch from the 110 freeway near the downtown area all the way to the Crenshaw area on Crenshaw Boulevard.
Absolutely. And our Falcons in their beautiful gold and royal blue, the crowd is cheering them on. Fantastic job, and again, a lot of work, rehearsal, and it just teaches young people discipline and teamwork for life, skills that they can use for life. Yeah, we are at the Kingdom Day Parade, reporting out for On the Spot Live. I'm Sherry B. Quinones.
And I'm Errol Parker from the city of Detroit.
Yeah.
And Sherry from Chicago.
Chi-Town, yes. I've been in Angelina for 6 years, and I absolutely love it here. I miss my city. However, I do love it here. Hey, Chi-Town.
Okay.
That's my
We're
place.
happy to be bringing this King Day Celebration Parade to you here in the Crenshaw District. There's so many people who are enjoying this, and if you're not here, it's not too late to come down and see what's going on. It's one thing to see it on television, but it's a whole other thing to see it live.
It absolutely is. It's different. While we enjoy it on television, it's absolutely different to see it live. It's wonderful. All of the colors, all of the people of different ethnicities, as Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted it. It is fantastic at the Kingdom Day Parade.
You know, the civil rights movement is something so part of American history. There's the women's suffrage movement, there's the human rights movement, there's all kinds of movements. In a democracy, you have to have people who have differences of opinion, but you can be civil when you disagree, and that's one of the things that's a hallmark of democracy.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Delta Sigma Theta sorority was founded out of the women's suffrage movement. Yeah, from ladies that wanted to do something about it and contribute to the community.
You got to have courage, and you got to be willing to speak up and take the risk of speaking up and actually disagreeing with people. But there's nothing wrong with disagreement.
Absolutely, absolutely, Errol. We have Ian Fox, one of LA's finest photographers, here with us today. Yes, yes. Hello to Ian. Come on, Ian. I know Ian. We're going to have Ian come on over for a moment. Hey.
Hey, what's up? How you doing this afternoon? All right.
Hey,
Happy King
Ian.
Day.
Yes, Happy King Day. Happy King Day. Hi, this is Ian Fox, one of LA's finest photographers.
Who's one of them?
Yeah. What brings you to the King Day Parade, the Kingdom Day Parade?
This is my annual get-up. This King Day, I think I did this about 20 years ago.
Okay, Ian is here every year.
Yes, this is good. And the weather cooperated very well.
It did. It's been storming for like 4 days, you know, and it's absolutely fantastic. The sun is shining. It's about 60 degrees. It's wonderful.
LA.
Yeah. LA, nothing like LA, right?
You having a good time this afternoon?
I'm having a great time at the Kingdom Day Parade. Yeah, this is my first year working the parade.
Really?
So yeah, and it's not really work.
No, it's not really.
You know, not at all.
This is a family gathering.
It is a family gathering in the word of peace.
Okay.
And Martin Luther King Jr.
Amen.
celebrating, and Ian has history. So
Just been shooting photography here in the community like about 30 years.
oh, wonderful. Ian can teach me something. I've only been here 6, so about the community. We're in the Crenshaw district.
Oh yes,
So
this is it.
what I heard you worked at an event last night. You were at an event last
Yes, we did
night.
the Southern Christian Leadership Council of Southern California last night, and with my man Ross, and we had a good time out there. We honored Tavis Smiley, we honored Pastor Eddie Anderson, Olivia Verrett, and Janet Denise Kelly.
Absolutely
Great.
fantastic. The SCLC, for those of you that don't know, Southern Christian Leadership Conference, another King-based organization.
Yes, Pastor Reverend William D. Smart Jr.
Oh, okay.
and his wife, Stemmakila Smart, both pastors, doing a great job here in Los Angeles. He's been the head of the SCLC about 10 years now, or better.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to have to sit down and interview, and I'm going to learn from you when we have more time. I will definitely do that. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Ian Fox. Appreciate you. Thank you. Enjoy the parade. All right, that was Ian Fox, a famous photographer in Los Angeles who works several events. We are here at the King Day Parade.
Yeah, I've been a photographer for many, many years here in the city of Los Angeles, one of the historic icons in photography here.
I'm learning. I think I've met Ian before, but I didn't know he was so prominent. It's absolutely in the community. That's
Outstanding photographer.
Yes, that I heard. Fantastic.
Okay, we got another community group here that's coming up, and we're trying to find out who it is.
The Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna International. Yes.
They've been around a long time. I think they started somewhere in the 60s, as I remember. And so they've been around for a long time, maybe over 50 years.
Yeah, actually, I remember them when I was a little girl, you know, and I think that's not to quote the year I was born. However, I do remember them, you know, being on television and passing them in the streets and whatnot. I was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Krishna organization. Again, I mean, we're speaking to diversity today. You know, something that Martin Luther King Jr., he lived by equality and diversity, and you know what? As exhibited by having Krishna, the Hare Krishna International, yes.
One of the hallmarks of a democracy is so many people who can express themselves without being repressed. And some of the repression has happened in America, but when you look at the diversity of groups in a celebration like this, you know that democracy, even though it's being challenged, is really still thriving.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, Harold. Thanks for teaching me. Thanks for teaching me. But one thing I do know about is diversity. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging is a tenet that I live by. I have an international business degree, so people and cultures and whatnot are really, really important to me.
You should be appreciative because those are freedoms that are very precious. And in a parade like this, you see how precious freedom is, which could be snatched away at any time.
Absolutely, because freedom is not everywhere, you know, and I am thankful for it.
Freedom is not free.
Freedom is not free.
You got to struggle for it.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. led the movement, and freedom was not free. As you heard from Soror Roberta, who actually lived and marched with Martin Luther King. And she mentioned the police and the dogs, and, you know, it was not a pleasant situation, even though we celebrated. It was a struggle.
Absolutely, absolutely. People should understand that. Now we have the Israel Christian group here in front of our camera right now.
Absolutely.
I Have a Dream, 100.3, which is a great historic 1963 speech by Dr. Martin Luther King in Washington, D.C., telling people what his vision was for the future, and the dream has come true.
Absolutely, absolutely. 100.3 with their I Have a Dream caravan. So apropos for Martin Luther King Jr.'s weekend celebration. The positive and encouraging 100.3 FM. Yes, we have the...
Well, you know, the city of Los Angeles having the first African-American woman mayor, now Tom Bradley was the first African-American, is quite historic. And we look at Los Angeles County, there's 4 African-American mayors in the city of Compton, and Inglewood, and Los Angeles, and Long Beach. So you see the Martin Luther King movement, not the King movement, the civil rights movement that was spearheaded by Martin Luther King has reaped his dividends. But these 4 mayors have some very challenging things, Sherry, that they have.
On the West Coast.
And at the top of that list is homelessness and affordable housing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, people living in a state of homelessness. I've been out here, like I said, for 6 years.
Very sad.
And it's really, really an issue. We have several people living in a state of homelessness, and that actually was the first thing that Mayor Karen Bass addressed when
and
she
it is not an
office.
easy issue because you talk about the economy, you talk about people who own property, you talk about people who have to raise their rent. Sometimes they get a little greedy, but other times they have to, according to what the market bears. So it's not an easy issue to solve, but I think Karen Bass is going to do everything she can, and those other 4 mayors, to try to make an impact on homelessness in Southern California.
Absolutely. Another Delta working for the community. That's just what that is. Congratulations to Mayor Karen Bass. And yes.
And the other, Rex Richardson in Long Beach as well.
We've got Tommy Errol, we've got Tommy the Clown coming up.
Okay.
He don't mess around. Oh, no, that's homie. It's Tommy the Clown.
Wow.
Oh, in his clown car. Oh my God.
Young people following him.
This young, his entourage. The crowd is excited. We've got children running everywhere. We've got people taking video. Makes me want to take video. That's right. Tommy the Clown. Oh my gosh, she's got like several vans. You are looking at all of the vans of Tommy the Clown at the Kingdom Day Parade, and the crowd is so excited. They've got their phones out. They're videoing. Oh my gosh, we've got some dancing. Come band with acrobatics? Yes, we do. Again, young people celebrating the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. at the Kingdom Day Parade. Yes, Tommy the Clown. Yes, he excited the whole crowd. It was wonderful, Errol.
Yeah, they seem to be enjoying it very much.
Oh, we have several trucks. We have several trucks pulling up, opening, and they all belong to the entourage of Tommy the Clown, Errol.
Well, you know, an emerging icon here in the city of Los Angeles.
Absolutely fantastic. They're so excited. Very excited. Our cameraman ran all the way down.
Yeah, Raheem, our camera operator, is getting quite a workout.
We've lost him. All right, yes, for Tommy the Clown. He's got a large organization.
I was surprised. I was impressed.
Yes, yes.
They had their faces painted up, and they were doing a lot of dancing.
Yeah, and acrobatics. Just talent. Again, talent in the community, you know.
It's just a great celebration of so many people out here. And the weather has really cooperated with us. We had a storm a couple of days all over California, but the sun is out. It's a little breezy right now, but it's tolerable. And a lot of people are really having a great time, Sherry.
They are, Harold. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, I'm thankful for the day and the sunshine because, again, I grew up in Chicago. So this is nothing to me.
I know. I grew up in Detroit. I know this time of year is bitterly cold.
Yes, it is. It's about 61 degrees today. I think it's been raining for about 4 or 5 days. You know, mudslides, bursts, and everything. And just yes, to our families, we are fine, as you can see. We've learned how to live in LA.
You have to learn how to live in LA. It's pretty expensive. Okay, we have sharp national champions right now in front of the camera. Raheem is getting a good shot of them.
And they're all well.
Wow, yeah.
The black leggings with their hunter green tops, they're adorable. And their berets.
They're showing out. There's no question about
They
it.
are wearing the berets. And it looks like the ages are like, again, 4 or 5 years old in high school. You know?
That's some of the things you really look forward to. Young people really showing their talent, showing their athleticism, and showing what they've been trained by adults.
Yes, again, today, so much talent exhibited, so many diverse groups and ethnicities showed up to support the Kingdom Day Parade, which is an historic. Thank you, Errol.
Yes.
Crenshaw District in Los Angeles, California. We are bringing you live coverage from On the Spot Live. I am Sherry Kidzone.
And I'm Errol Parker on the spot live here at the Crenshaw District in Los Angeles with the King Day Parade, King Day Celebration Parade, which is, I don't know how many participants, the Kingdom Day Parade celebration is, I don't know how many participants are in this parade. I'm going to find out because this has been a steady stream of participants in this parade, and they're all showing what their organizations are all about.
They're showing up and showing out.
That's the phrase. They certainly are.
In a good way.
That's right. It looks like Kingdom Day Parade move as one. Okay. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, I'm impressed. I've seen this King Great Parade many times, but each time it's this, we have more and more unique organizations and people who you really didn't know what they were doing, but now you get a little glimpse of what they're doing. It's a lot of resources and a lot of organizations that are really doing a lot of good shit. It is. It's very impressive. In the background, we hear "Papa was a Rolling Stone." Now you know that's an old Temptations tune, but that's blaring in the background, and I think people are really dancing to the beat of that record. Okay. This here we have the recycling truck that is part of a union. We're getting a good shot of them. SEIU Local 721, keeping Los Angeles beautiful. LA Sanitation and Environment. I'm Errol Parker here at the Kingdom Day Parade celebration, and it's just a fantastic the number of participants in this parade and the historical significance of the Kingdom Celebration Day Parade. We applaud the organizers of this parade and the presence of the police department and the fire department, the community organizations, all the security that's here, people that's having a wonderful time. And after the pandemic has not allowed this parade to come in the last 2 years, people are coming out to enjoy this parade. And it seems like they're lining up for like 4 miles, a 4-mile stretch here that is really just really fantastic. We got some dancers up here performing. got some Soul Train dancers. You know, these people probably was in the Soul Train line many years ago, and they're still active like Soul Train. Of course, okay, we got a Michael Jackson impersonator over here. But that's oh, he's got Michael down. I'm gonna tell you. Oh my goodness. The Soul Train line.
Oh, Michael Jackson, yes. Yes. At the Kingdom Day Parade in the historical Christian.
Wow.
Look at that.
Did a nice flip there.
Wow, yes.
Soul Train used to be on television every Saturday. They had the Soul Train line. People were really dancing.
Uh-oh, and I used to dance too.
Everybody did.
Soul Train dancers. I was at the Soul Train Awards this year.
Oh, really?
I did make it. I did make it. It was fantastic. So Soul Train, yes, it's been around a long time.
Don Cornelius.
Yes.
A legend in R&B.
Yes.
That's when everybody had a big natural.
Everyone loves the Soul Train dancers.
That's right.
You know, I don't know a person that doesn't. Yes, we got Soul Train. Saying hello. Saying hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Bell-bottom jeans, afro.
Woo! Platforms.
That's right, tank tops. You know, that was an era.
Platforms. I loved it.
That's right.
Yes. Yes, we got the Soul Train dancer. You're looking at the Soul Train dancer.
Look at this guy here.
Backward flip. Okay, we've got the acrobatics going on. Very skilled, very trained. And maneuvers. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's doing it. I love her ensemble with the black sequins.
Well, you know, she's
yes. And her hat. Yes.
Yeah. Raheem is really good.
I hope you're dancing at home. I hope you're dancing.
Raheem is on camera. He's getting it all. He's getting all the action. Our ace camera operator.
Uh-oh, the robot. She's doing the robot.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. She deserves a hand. Oh my gosh, the fabulous, famous Soul Train dancers.
Yes.
Absolutely. The crowd is giving them a hand, and it is just absolutely fantastic. We got the robot. We have the robot. That was a very popular dance back in the
70s,
right?
Yes.
70s.
I think Michael Jackson may have made that famous, the robot, the moonwalk.
Yeah, the robot. The moonwalk, the robot.
Yeah.
That was back with Dance Fever, John Travolta, right?
That's right.
All of that
Absolutely.
back in that era.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that, huh?
Not that I remember that.
I do. Okay, we got the National Council of Negro Women of Southern California. And NCNW is an old organization that started with Mary Paclau Bethune back in the almost near the turn of the century.
Also a Delta.
And yes, she was a Delta, and this organization has done a lot of good with women, African American women, which is a large voting bloc in America.
Absolutely, I wrote a paper on Mary McLeod Bethune in education, and
really?
just it's the effect she had in the community.
Yeah, she had a big impact.
Yes,
very big impact.
Big on education, right. Which is very important in the black community because it's one way we get ahead.
That's right. Well, you got it's about learning, about being a student and learning. And we're going to talk about our sponsors right now. Sherry, we got a few sponsors that have brought this broadcast to us.
Right. Bloom CNA School. Yes, one of our sponsors for today, Bloom CNA School. Yes. And I'm thinking across your screen, I hope you see the graphic, a Bloom CNA. Okay, Bloom CNA School. When you talk about careers, CNA is some place to start. And it can evolve into a really, really illustrious career, Yeah.
Pace News is another sponsor. In a democratic society, you need news organizations that'll give you the straight truth, or at least they give you all sides of issues, and that's what Pace News does.
Absolutely. And we also sponsored by the strategy Kidzone, right? The Kidzone was sponsored by who also gives Kidzone Visitation Center, which also sponsors. They train young people in CPR and first aid, which is a very important skill, and it actually could lead to a career in nursing or first responders or something. Anything. If you can save anybody's life at any time, you just never know.
Shout out to all of our sponsors who make it possible for this broadcast to come to you. Without sponsors, we cannot do it.
Including our location sponsor. We're here at the Strategy Center at 3540 West Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right in the heart of the Crenshaw district here, and just north of Lamert Park.
Absolutely.
Where African American businesses and art organizations house their offices.
And we're actually on the physical intersection of McClung Drive and Martin Luther King Boulevard. If you're looking for the Strategy Center, that's where we're located.
I was trying to find out where the sign was.
Yeah, that's where we are. Absolutely. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. You can't do it without sponsors.
You cannot do it. It costs to put on productions, and you got to market your product to sponsors who'll be willing to support you.
Absolutely, Errol, absolutely. So we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the historic Crenshaw District in Los Angeles, California, bringing you the parade. And how many floats
I don't know how many floats we have, how many participants we had in the parade, but we had. I'm sure it's over 60 or 70 participants. I would be surprised if anything less than that.
Absolutely, it was just I was thinking hundreds, because now look. We have Afro City Marketplace. You are looking at Afro City Marketplace. Hopefully you're seeing it. And they've got a fancy car. Beautiful convertible. And
looks like a Lexus there.
Yeah, looks like a Lexus. They're riding pretty.
Yeah. But wait till you see what's coming up after the selects is here. You're
Yeah.
gonna really, you got a treat coming up. You got motorcycles and lowriders coming up here.
Yeah, thank you to the Afro City Marketplace. All right, next.
Got
Harold.
motorcycle club here. And you got
Yes.
bouncing lowriders after that.
Yeah.
Hydraulic lifts.
So excited. Here come the lowriders. You know, we grew up, looking at lowriders, you know, on TV and whatnot, but here they are. In LA. The lowriders are next.
You know, sometimes they come on two wheels, leaning to the side, they bounce up and down. It's just fantastic.
That's the hydraulics they put in there, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Pretty expensive too.
Yes, I'm right. It's not cheap.
Nope.
Not cheap.
You know,
Yes.
the first African American parade was the Watts Parade in 1966. Tommy Jaquette started the Watts Parade, and then later on the King Parade.
So it seems the lowriders are like originated Watty, you know. That
Yes,
was because
pretty much so.
he's
Yes,
got-
during that era, yes, the Watts Parade started that right after the Watts Rebellion.
Because you've got the gentleman with the Watts shirt on, the Watts hoodie.
That's
yes. Shout out to South Central, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Part of our culture. Part of the culture. Look at the lowriders. They are like, I'm waiting for the tricks. You think they're gonna do
They
tricks?
probably
Harold?
will for the cameras, I'm sure. Here's one.
Oh, we got bouncing. I love cars.
Look at the rims on that.
Oh, they look like they wouldn't even hold the car. They're so
That's
teeny.
right.
Wow. How cool is that? How cool. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I know you're going to do it. There he
down.
He's going down in the back.
And there's always a bike. You know? Really, there's like
gosh.
always a bike weaving in and out.
That's right.
Absolutely fantastic and amazing. All right, we've got our purple Chevy. I'm a car girl. I love it. I don't know the year, but it's a Chevy. Yes.
This purple Chevy, that's a 1957, I think, Chevy here.
57, okay, it's beautiful. Bouncing and bouncing. Oh my gosh, we've got a lowrider down the way. The green one on its side. Oh, turning in the street. We've got the green lowrider down the street doing tricks.
Oh my Lord!
I've been waiting for the tricks. Oh my
Oh
gosh!
man, three-wheeler over here.
Look at that technology.
It looked like a Lincoln. I don't know what year it is, but
Stinking Lincoln.
my
Really?
goodness.
We used to call them stinking Lincolns, but that one.
Got his television antenna on the side.
I'm a car girl. I love
Donut
it.
in the back. Probably got a sunroof top.
Right. Digging the scene.
With a gangster
With a
lady.
gangster lean.
That's
Yes,
right.
they are. Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Shout out.
That's one of the highlights of the
All
parade.
right,
here.
you're looking at the lowrider and the trick. We got the stinking Lincoln, as we used to call it in the 70s. I don't
That's
know
right.
what year that is. Looks like we are working for Long on the Spot Live. We're here at the Kingdom Day Parade, and we just saw the lowriders go past. I was excited, Aaron.
That was one of the highlights of the parade. I know it's a lot of political organizations, service organizations, but really one of the highlights of the parade is the lowriders and the bouncing cars.
Just the entertainment and all of and they're not cheap, and all the technology. I mean, you've got to be pretty clever to make one of those happen.
That's right. You
You
really
know,
do. It takes a
yeah.
lot of practice. You see the end results of it, but it takes a lot of practice.
Right,
Otherwise,
and
you're gonna break an axle.
Right, absolutely. You have to be. I imagine so.
That's
yeah.
right. That's
yes. Oh. All right, that was exciting.
It certainly was.
All right, we got the bike. You know what there's always the bikes that accompany the lowriders. That's what I
That's
noticed.
right. You can't overlook the bike as well.
That's a skill set too, right?
That's right. It certainly is.
Yes. Okay, we are here at the Kingdom Day Parade in the historic, as Errol has taught me, Crenshaw District in Los Angeles on our sunny day. It's about 61 degrees.
Yeah, it's getting a little cooler out here now. but it's still nice.
Strike out against drugs. We've got a float that's reading Strike Out Against Drugs. And yes, have a drug-free world. Yes.
Now that's another tall order. A drug-free world. You know, people can fight against drug addiction. But there's a lot of organizations that help people deal with that. But first of all, you got to take that step and try to go to recovery.
Yes, you have to realize that if there is a problem, you know. Anything is in excess is not good. It could be drugs, it could be reading, it could be, you know, it could be anything in excess, it could be working. It's just not good.
You can be addicted. The first thing you have to acknowledge that's a problem. Then you take that step.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there are organizations out here to help you. Just make the call. Make the call.
We got some more drums here.
Drum line.
Yep.
Love the drum lines. I missed the name of them, but they are absolutely doing a fantastic job. We've got the ladies in the front heading the way. We've got the drum line behind them.
I think we're coming to the end of the parade.
I love the black and blue ensemble. Oh no!
We're having such a great time, but I think we're coming to the end of the parade right here.
Oh wow! No.
That is really, it's been really a fantastic parade. I did not count the number of participants, but I was at least 70, probably more toward 100.
100, I would think. I would think, yeah. It was a very busy day, a very wonderful day. We had the street lined with thousands of people at the Kingdom Day Parade. On behalf, reporting out from On the Spot Live, I'm Sherry B. Kidzone.
And I'm Errol Parker. We were very happy to bring this to you. Everyone that worked so hard, not only on the parade, but in this crew, to make this a very special event for you.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And thank you to our sponsors. We have our sponsors are Pace News and Kidzone, the Strategy Center, and CNA Bloom CNA School. Thank you.
Our lovely sponsors.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for what. You know, how about we conduct a quick interview, sir, Miss, sir. Can I have a word? How did you enjoy the parade? Come on.
Come on here.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Grandbaby's out.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. It looks like she's kind of shy.
Yeah,
there.
she's kind of shy. Well, we've got the camera set up. Can you talk to us for a moment? Oh, people are shy. No, people are not camera shy. Really? Really? How did you enjoy the parade? You enjoyed the parade? Come on over a little bit so we can see you. Yeah, reporting from On the Spot Live. So, you enjoyed the parade?
I enjoyed the parade.
Yeah.
It brought me way back to the good old days, to the good days. It wasn't all the way there, but we're taking it back. We're bringing it back.
Parades when you were little?
Since I was little.
You grew up in LA?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm 30 years old now. Well, my name is Phil Amy. I'm 30 years old now, so I actually work at this mall right here. I work at Macy's, so I just came from over there. Now I'm going back home, try to get this music going and try to one day hopefully be on. Yes.
Fantastic. What's your name?
My name is Philly Cool. I got an album out. It's called Back to Basics, No Feelings. My Instagram, PHILLY. It's an underscore in between.
Okay. All righty. Okay, well, good. What was your favorite part of the
My favorite part was the clowns. And then
okay,
also
yeah. Tommy the Clown?
Yes, all the clowns, man. And also the small car. The small car. It brought me all the way back. And then, of course, you guys. Of course, on the spot. Yep.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. One day I hope to be on the show again.
Go in peace as King did.
Thank you very much.
Have a great
Happy
day.
King Day.
That's right.
Okay, we have another person here. Put him in the center here. Sherry, come on back. Put him in the center here.
That's our friend.
Yes.
How did you enjoy the parade?
I thought it was great. Every band that was in the parade, every elected official that is going to be fighting for Black liberation, and then all the schools. I thought it was great.
What was your favorite part?
I mean,
I put you on the spot.
I really want to say Crenshaw High School, which my alma mater, but I
Cougars.
didn't see them
Cougars.
today. But Centennial was great. I heard that Compton was great, and all the other bands were great.
Oh, good. Yeah, Crenshaw High School, actually one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely one of my favorites.
How many King parades have you seen here?
I mean, I've been coming to the King Parade since I was like 12, so every year.
Okay, so that's only 5 years because you're like.
No. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, after a big parade, Sherry, the cleanup crew taking up all the barricades and the debris, the porta potties, all those type of things that we see pulling up the end of the parade.
Yes.
is the yellow trucks cleaning up the parade route.
Absolutely, because we think when it's over, the last float goes by, that the parade is done. It is not. It's a really big job to clean it up. We've got about 20 trucks and street sweepers and people going on, people cleaning, and just we have law enforcement still here, and that's wonderful. So we're safe and clean.
Yes, it takes a lot to put on a parade. They started. I'm sure this is a year-round effort where the parade organizing committee gets together and they decide the route, the security, the participants in the parade, all the vendors. This is a really, really big job, and I'm imagining that it's a year-round effort.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, for this parade, the next year's parade is probably starting in a couple of weeks.
They probably take a couple of weeks off, and then they have to start again. And I think it's a full-time job for a lot of people.
Right. I'm sure. The events. Hello there.
Hi.
Come on. How did you enjoy? Hi. What's your name?
Jacinta.
Hi. How did you enjoy the parade today?
I loved it. I always come out most of the time every year.
Okay.
And so I get the day off. So, I come and learn about, King and what he's done. And I enjoy it, because in remembrance of him, so I enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Oh, well, thank you. So how many parades have you been to? Or do you think,
I've been coming since, I guess, 86 or so when we first started.
I'm not trying to date you. I'm just... I'm just curious. I'm learning, I'm learning.
Yeah.
This is my first parade. Yes, I'm a transplant, Angelina. I've been here a few years. So I'm absolutely, I'm excited. So thank you for sharing. What's your fondest memory of the Kingdom Day Parade?
I mean, I don't have a favorite. I just love it all. I love the music. I just love just remembering him. That's what I like about it.
That's what it's all about.
To support what. Yes. That's what I love. I don't have any favorite. Yeah.
All the favorite, right?
That's right. You're welcome.
Thank you for stopping to talk with us on the Spotlight.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Jacinta.
Okay, we're going to wrap up the parade here, and Sherry, I was so happy to do the parade with you.
Oh, likewise, Errol.
This is the first time we ever had a chance to work together. I'm sure we'll be working together in the future.
See you next year.
Yes, I had a great time. How about you?
I had a wonderful time, especially for my first parade. I had a wonderful time at the Kingdom Day Parade today. Just a shout out to our location sponsor, the Strategy Center. We're at the Strategy Center, which is on the corner of McClung Drive and Martin Luther King Boulevard. And Pace, and another sponsor of ours, who just want to say thank you to Pace News and all our light of news in the community in LA.
And Kidzone. The Kidzone was Kidzone Visitation Services is another sponsor of ours.
Absolutely. And then we had Boost.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and Sherry, thank you so much for working with us.
Oh, Errol, thank you. Yes, we appreciate you. We appreciate all the viewers at On the Spot Live. And again, I am Sherry B. Quinones reporting out today.
And I'm Errol Parker saying good afternoon from the King Day Celebration Parade.
On the Spot Live.
See you next year.
See you next year.
My name is Abina Ikuava, and I'm here to tell you your Monday nights just got better. The new season of ONDA Sport Live is here, and we're taking you live to entertainment events such as carnivals, festivals, parades, concerts, and much, much more. You don't want to miss out. Tune in Mondays at 7 p.m. to catch the new season of ONDA Sport Live.
We on the spot. I say we on the spot, on the spotlight.
Hey guys, my name is Abina Ikuava, and I'm here to tell you your Monday nights just got better. The new season of ONDA Sport Live is here, and we're taking you live to events such as carnivals, festivals, parades, concerts, and much, much more. You don't